I try to do something new every time. I hope that I never see this plating before on Instagram or anything.
So they're actually just art jamming.
The idea is to give the guests a surprise. Sometimes you need to be daring. You want to do the honors to open up?
What?
And then you put it here.
I'm Rozz, a self-confessed travel junkie. This time, I'm packing my bags to discover the stories of extraordinary Singaporeans abroad. They're all masters of their craft.
Oh, the nail!
And creating waves overseas. In this episode, I'm meeting the culinary genius who earned 3 Michelin stars by reinventing Singaporean cuisine. I am in Taichung City, the second largest city of Taiwan. It is roughly 3 times the size of Singapore. This city is home to one of the 3 restaurants with 3 Michelin stars in Taiwan. And that's where I'm headed for lunch today. And I'm proud to say, a Singaporean is behind this.
Hello, Ross.
Hello!
Welcome to Gel Studio.
Oh my gosh, this looks amazing.
All right, now let's start with the first dish of Gel Studio.
Okay.
Let me pour the sauce for you. This is ikan asam pedas.
No way. Oh my god. So this hor fun dish, right, does not look like hor fun at all. But if you blindfolded me and I tasted this, it would taste exactly like the seafood hor fun that I have at any hawker center. Okay. Oh my god, wait, hang on. Oh my god, this is 100% chicken rice in a puff pastry. My gosh, mind blowing.
Hello. How's your meal?
Very, very good. You know, I saw that your restaurant does reimagine Singaporean food. Why do you feel like you wanted to do that?
Because I always felt that Singapore cuisine is so underrated. So I was like thinking, how come like Thai food, Japanese, all kinds.
They have elevated
They have
versions.
elevated, yeah. We are not elevated, so someone got to do it. I try to take that step. The flavors are all Singaporean.
Yeah.
And I try to use like 90% local Taiwanese ingredients.
I never thought I would get a taste of home in Taichung City, much less one so creatively reimagined. But no better way for me to enter the mind of the chef than to be a part of Jimmy's kitchen crew.
Shall we start? This is the coriander. It's one of our garnish for tonight. You need to check the coriander leaves. They are clean and it's not bruised.
Okay. How long did you have to do like the cutting of plants before you could move on?
A year. Then after that, you will proceed maybe to the meat station, the saucier. So I believe you need more practice in one station. As cooking is a craft, it's not an art, I feel. So you need a lot of repetition. It's like, you know, your muscle memory. What I used to do last time when I was a young cook, I bought vegetables and then cut at home.
Really?
To practice my cutting. My parents, they would feel like, hey, how come every meal you are having like zucchinis, carrots, potatoes for the whole month?
Oh my gosh.
小志这边要注意一下哦，这个叶子。
Chef Jimmy has put together a very tight team, but yet he can't leave anything to chances. He's still checking that every station is prepped well.
2个河粉。
Wait.
The first one you take a look and then you remember.
Yep. Oh my god, this looks so delicious.
This is the pickled green chili.
1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots, 4 dots.
Then homemade hor fun. This is black because we put screening inside. So you can help me with this.
Okay.
And just make it look nice. Yeah, you can put it naturally.
Oh, naturally, like you
Yeah.
just sprinkled it kind
Yeah.
of thing, is it?
So yeah, this is good. Service. Share. Yeah, you want to try? You can use a hand to assist. Yeah.
This
Just pick it up. No, yeah.
here,
Yeah. Vegetables.
maybe faster. It's hot. A bit like sing it, right?
Yeah, saying it. Can.
Can. Oh, it's still singing already. Should we lift it up?
No, can. This
Really?
is okay.
I'm just gonna put it
Here, and here.
You
Yes.
know, like draw attention to how singing it is. So like this.
Usually we move like fast. If you are slow, the dish will get cold.
Ah, no, it's dying. Faster, Rozz. Ah.
Just pick it up. No, yeah.
Like here.
Yeah. Vegetables.
I offered to be a part of Jimmy's kitchen crew for the dinner service,
If you are slow, the dish will get cold.
but it was way harder than I thought. Faster, Rozz. Faster. Okay.
S1.
Okay.
快3个椰浆饭哦。
Wait. I get now why people take such a long time to perfect their craft. This is performance art in its finest.
Service.
Oh, it's hot. It's hot.
Okay.
The things I really like about these restaurants are they use a lot of local foods, but with Singaporean touch. I'm from Singapore. Some of the dishes, it looks different, but when you put it in your mouth, right, like say there's a burst of flavors, it really elevates it to a different dimension.
Bye.
By the time the dessert comes out, you get to leave.
No, before I have baby, I
Yeah.
will stay on until we finish.
Okay.
But now I need to go home and do the last feed because I want to do the last feeding.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. JL Studio is literally named after you. Do you do anything else for the business besides being the head chef?
We have a restaurant in Taipei. It's a more casual place sharing Singaporean cuisine. I'm also teaching at a university here. I'm looking for as many platforms as possible to share Singaporean cuisine.
Wow, this is unusually late for a baby to be up. 11 o'clock.
No choice, ma. His dad finish work like that.
4-month-old Jaden goes to bed close to midnight every night. And that's when the couple gets time alone.
Wow.
Look at that. This is what I came here for, soup. That's all, okay? So, at home, 你煮,
对，
他不煮.
他不煮。
How come? How come?
She's the chef at home. I'm a dishwasher.
Why is that so? You don't like cooking at home?
The fire is so small, so slow. Then you need to wait for the pan to get hot. When the pan hot already, I want to fall asleep already.
Are you stressed? 要给他煮饭?
不会，
I like that confidence.
因为他也不能说什么。
How do you get so good at cooking? Like, how do you start?
My dad is the one that started me because he had a zichar store in Singapore back then. Yeah, he was the one that taught me how to fry the first omelette or the first dish in fact. And then slowly, like vegetables or the dishes, slowly like, getting more complicated.
Did you receive any accolades that made you really believe that, okay, I'm a good chef?
When I went to Char, then I went into competitions and then winning some of them. The Wax Young Chef. That's when I started to feel like, hey, maybe I can excel in this line.
Of the entire meal at Jimmy's restaurant, this was the most memorable dish. The next morning, Jimmy brings me to the breakfast spot where he found inspiration for it. And it wasn't quite what I was expecting.
This is a traditional Taiwanese breakfast place. 老板娘，2个高丽菜的，然后2个咸豆浆。Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. All right. So this is the traditional way of eating it.
Okay. What? You just stuff it in like that?
You just like the amount you want. Like you just start
feel
by
it.
Yeah, feel it. This is how the locals eat this bun. It reminds you of anything?
The chicken rice bao.
Yeah.
I was made to like stick it in.
And this also inspired my planning of the menu in Jail Studio. Most of the Taiwanese guests, they are not familiar with Singaporean cuisine. So I was like thinking hard how to engage them. So I wanted to have something familiar to them. So I tried to go according to that way of the lifestyle.
Jimmy's work hours as a chef are long. But this is what he does in his spare time. And this master chef is quite the sharpshooter.
That was just like you casually just dropping in 3-pointers. I didn't know you could play basketball so well.
I started playing since primary school. Yeah, last time used to love this sport.
Okay.
Wanted to have it as my career.
Oh my god. Were you playing like in competitions before that?
Yeah, school competitions and even went into the national youth.
So then how did you decide to shift course and take up culinary in Char?
So after injuring myself, I was like searching for something to do. There's a trip to Malaysia. That there is this, they call it the food and hospitality in Malaysia. I saw some food competition dishes. They were all plated so beautifully, so nicely. So it changed my whole perspective on food. Because food to me was like zichar. I want to see what's the top level food is. And then I was thinking that, is there something called a school of cooking or culinary? So I asked around, then I enrolled myself in Char.
Jimmy graduated from Char with distinction and started working as a junior cook in a hotel in Singapore before he took up an offer to work at a tapas bar in Taipei. But his passion for French culinary excellence spurred him to work in a kitchen of a fine dining restaurant in Taichung City, where he met his mentor, Chen Lan-shu. She is widely considered a pioneer of the fine dining scene in Taichung, and she provided him with many opportunities and the space to hone his skills as a chef. After an 8-year stint, Jimmy was approached by his current investors to create a concept of his choice. We headed back to his restaurant where Jimmy showed me his initial thoughts.
How do you arrive at this Singaporean concept?
When we did the first menu, it wasn't Singaporean cuisine.
Oh,
It was like more like modern European.
when do you decide to change to Singapore?
3 weeks before opening.
Oh my gosh.
Three weeks before opening, Jimmy threw a spanner in the works. He decided he wanted to serve Singaporean cuisine instead of modern European. Jimmy was determined to pivot, even if he had to do it with a team who had never eaten Singaporean food.
Hi guys.
哇，好香哎
Yeah, they're having stuffed meal.
Okay, okay.
This is Sam.
Hello,
the
Sam.
chef. Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
This is Rozz.
So you have been here with Jimmy since day one.
Yes，
What was your training before?
之前是学习法式料理跟欧洲式的 cuisine 比较多，然后加入 JL Studio 之后才开始学习 Singaporean cuisine。
你有没有去过新加坡？
那时候完全没有去过新加坡。
So you came in knowing that you're going to join a European restaurant. This guy changed last minute to Singapore food. Why didn't you quit?
我也可以试着挑战一下东南亚、新加坡的料理。
So the whole menu had to change in 2 weeks.
Yeah，
What was the biggest challenge for you back then?
从整个的cuisine的逻辑都不太一样。那时候做法式可能会用很多的 butter 啊，然后 Char 啊、olive oil， 还有 balsamico 之类的。那我们换到新加坡料理，全部都不一样的新香料，像 cumin seed 啊、coriander seed 之类的。
你还不习惯那个拉沙叶，对不对？
对，
拉沙叶的味道。
对我们
拉沙令
人来讲，那个味道比较特殊。
Still not used to it yet.
So how did Jimmy train you guys?
我们那时候 Chef Jimmy 带我们去新加坡，做了2天1夜的美食之旅。一下飞机，然后我们就去吃拉沙、巴库德，然后海南 Chicken Rice、叉龟条，还有居贵。之后跟 Chef 搭配的时候，会更了解他在说什么东西。
Despite the efforts, his reimagined Singaporean cuisine was not too well received by the Taiwanese. He needed to fix his dishes, so he headed to the Taiwanese night markets twice a week.
So this is Hanxi Night Market. I bring you here is because it's more local. You can get a feel of the real local flavor. This is 咸水鸡. I should mix it with salt, pepper, the 椒盐, which is really popular in Taiwan. 谢谢. The peppery and then the salty, the savouriness,
Really good.
and the skin, they like the QQ texture.
It's Hainanese chicken with a lot of white pepper.
Hello， 老板。一个肉饼，对，一份，然后梅子跟芋头嘛。
好，梅子芋头，
Yeah.
香菜可以吗？
可以。
香菜.
That's the interesting part.
What? Is this a dessert or?
I find it interesting is because like it's the sweet and then suddenly you have something savory.
Oh my gosh! This is so weird. It's like
our
it's like
popiah.
popiah.
But then it's sweet and then there is coriander in there. How you enjoyed it? Like it?
Sour.
That's the plum.
I've tasted some weird things in my life, but this is by far the strangest. I need time to process this.
It's not in our Southeast Asian palate.
I like it.
Oh, you like it? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It is here that Jimmy realized how different the Taiwanese flavors were from what he was serving. In his first menu, Jimmy kept his Singaporean dishes authentic by using traditional ingredients and spices, but the Taiwanese prefer food that is sweet and savory, light on the spiciness, and use of spices.
So what was the feedback of your food then?
For example, laksa. Yeah, I got guests saying that it tastes like the toilet cleanser.
No way.
Yeah. Maybe laksa leaves, the scent of it remind them of.
So in the beginning, you made Singapore food to a country that's not quite accustomed to spices.
Because I feel that if I can't get them to understand the food, then no point telling them this is authentic.
Yeah. Do you feel like you had to tone down a lot to suit local palate?
No, I don't. I did tone down, but there's a baseline. I won't go lower than that because that will not be Singaporean. Slowly, I'll add it up.
So you kind of like trial and error, and now you have trained them over the years.
I don't think to say train, but I'll share with them, and then now they like it.
Wow.
The first few months, it was really tough. Not many customers came in. I remember there's one night there's no customer. So I tried to reduce the spices and I created textures that they like.
It's quite a long journey from not accepting your food in the beginning to now
I have regulars coming
you have
back,
regulars coming back.
Today is my last day with Jimmy, and I'm going with him on a trip to Taipei City. He has a restaurant there called Chop Chop, which is a casual eatery serving traditional Singaporean cuisine. And he's going there to check on the kitchen team.
Oh wow. Wow.
This is the more like so-called authentic Singaporean cuisine.
It is legit.
Like it?
As a laksa snob, I approve of this.
Oh, thank you.
Very, very good.
Very pressurized when you come.
I understand there's no siham, but can.
We can't get siham here.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the one ingredient that I feel when you make laksa in Taiwan is lacking.
So this is like a traditional Singaporean restaurant.
I won't call it like full-on traditional because I did some tweak to some of the things as well.
Yeah.
This is another platform.
So do you think you enjoy the same level of success if JL Studio was in Singapore instead of Taichung?
Wow, this is also a big question. To me, I feel that if you never do it, you never know. Because like when I started JL, like Singaporean cuisine in Taiwan, everyone dubbed me also. We pushed on until now. I'm keeping my options open. If there is a suitable opportunities or an investor or someone, a partner that wants to do something, I'll give it a shot. Yeah.
Honestly, whenever I travel, I would always miss home food so much. So next time I come to Taipei, it's nice knowing that there's a Singaporean restaurant where I can come and have laksa
Please.
whenever I want.
Even for myself, when I miss Singaporean food, I will make the trip down here.